favorite places in the entire world. And I'm glad they have locations across the U.S. Need something to drink. I'm thirsty. Grab me something to drink first. You guys know where I am? I walked here all the way from Upper East Side. They have spring water. Anything spring water. Let's see what new books they have. I actually came here for one specific thing. To grab me a bag. I want a Barnes & Noble reusable bag. I saw one and I was like, I want to get that. So I came here just for that specific reason. Those look good. I'm not in a taste for that right now. Let's see. Aquafina. Alright, let me get it. Aquafina. So thirsty, I can't wait. Or DVDs. It's been a while. It's been a couple of months since I went to Barnes & Noble and got some DVDs. So last one I went to, I think, was in Chelsea neighborhood. The lemon slice is calling my name right there. Look at this. It's calling my name. But you know what? If you want to demonstrate restraint, I'm not going to get it. So I was listening to this song by Doja Cat, and Niggas Ain't Shit. I thought it was hilarious, the way she was singing it. Niggas ain't shit. Alright, I got this right here. Yeah.
Are you a member of Barnes & Noble?
I don't think so.
It was $2.45.
Tap.
See?
No, I don't need it.
Have a good day.
Just what I needed. Some water, some nice walk all the way from Upper East Side here. I don't know, it's like maybe 2 miles. Books they have. Yeah, I came here just to get, I hope they have one here. I saw somebody on the train with one. I thought it was super cute. Black, reusable bag. So, I came here just for that reason. Like, I can use another reusable bag for my lunch that I take to my workplace. Alright, so I'm drawn to these different colored pens because I think I may need to pick a pack up for the administration of the Rorschach. So they have color-coded like response gradings that you do when you're scoring the Rorschach, which is a very intense scoring system, by the way. It's an Exner Rorschach scoring system, and part of it is that you are supposed to indicate different observations, and you can do that by using different colors. So I think, how much is it? Over $6? Look at this, $6. So I do know that there is this discount store, the train station that I take. I may actually just go there. I need to get some new toothpaste. Let's see what DVDs they have here. Feels like Barnes and Noble is like going out of business. I hope not. Alright, so they got these bags, but this isn't one. The one I saw was black. And I'm like, oh yeah. I was prompted to ask the guy where did he get his bag from, but I didn't want to seem weird, you know. Interesting games. Alright, let's see what movies they have. You know what? I'm not really much of a game player anyway. Not my thing. So I saw the movie Out of Time. It was showing at Nighthawk Cinemas in Brooklyn. And yo, that character Denzel, he's just so fine. Well, he was. I don't know what happened. Kind of fell off, but yo, I like when he played the bad guy. It's just does something to me. Does something to my entire being. Let's see what movies they have. Not politics as usual. What are these TV shows? Nah. Let's see. Lone Survivor. I want to give me a nice smoothie with ginger in it. Or juice. Hey, that's it? Yo, I know they got better selection than that. What's going on? So I was just thinking, given that Beyonce just released her new album on YouTube, how is she making money from it? I guess through the YouTube ads? Because no one is going to buy a freaking CD. They can get it for free. Unless they're truly fucking music fan. This reminds me of the music store in Hollywood, California. It's much, much bigger than this. Actually, the entire music store is like the size of this entire Barnes and Noble. Alright. Wait, what's this? Criterion Selection. These movies? Menace to Society. Why they want $39 though? Love and Basketball. Yeah, I have a massive movie collection, which I showed you guys. I did a vlog unveiling my DVD collection. It's expensive. I don't see anything that perks my interest. So the Barnes & Noble location in Chelsea actually had a better selection of DVDs, even though they didn't have that many. They actually had a section African American. Oh, look at this! They do. I was just speaking of it. $16.99. Not bad. Wait, how's Elvis more expensive than Beyonce? How did that work out? MJ. Randy. prices aren't that bad, actually. Alright.
So that keeps up very now.
Oh, pues I know that I let you in. I like that this book is true to form, given the complexion they have here. Let's see, you ain't noticing that whitewashing. Look at that whitewashing shit. Yeah, I love me some Barnes and Noble. I mean, knock on wood, because you don't want to speak too soon and jinx yourself, but you know, I love their customer service. Like, they just make you feel like welcome, you know, at home. They don't really bother you. They just let you come in and just be. And this is like any Barnes & Noble I've been to across the U.S. From Atlanta, Georgia to LA, same difference, yo. Just like, yes, honey. Yes. That's where I'm at right now. I'm on Fifth Avenue. Trying to decide what I want to eat for lunch. Black voices in fiction. Okay.
I just see them on vacation.
Okay then. At the urban fiction, life after death. So I made an announcement on my literary page on Ubawa, letting the authors know that we're definitely going to relaunch the Ubawa Book Convention coming 2023. So calling all authors, writers, readers, anybody in the literary industry, anyone who cares and loves books and reading, check out our website, ubawa.org, ubawa.org. Midnight and the Meaning of Love. She's a legend, yo. I remember I sat down and I read an entire Sister Soldier book in one sitting. It was her autobiography, though, not fiction. I like autobiographies, documentaries, anything that I feel I can learn from, you know. That's my forte. So, entertainment-wise, I like comedies, dramas, family, things like that. That's but my first pick is definitely like self-help documentaries, educational related books, history, politics. That's my thing. Yes. All right. I wonder what's on the underground floor. So let me find out. Let me see if they have this bag that I came here for. I came here for a bag, y'all. That's me. I'm awkward like that. I came here just to get a Barnes & Noble reusable bag. I like the colors on it. I think it was like black and like gold. But damn, I wish I freaking asked that guy. Nah, you know what? I'm already kind of disappointed because I don't think they have it. Yeah, I like autobiographies too. Did I say that? already know them if I ask them to see. Hi. Do you guys have the black Barnes & Noble reusable bag? I seen somebody with one. It was like black and gold print.
Oh, it's the tote bag. It's back here.
Y'all, oh, y'all do. Thank you. I came here just for this. I'm weird like that. I wonder how much is it?
It's 20.
See, I think it's worth it though. Okay.
Know your number?
I don't think so.
It's 2176.
Do I want anything else?
Just this. Are you a member? Do you need a bag? 4283 is your total.
Alright, thank you.
You're welcome. We're going to.
You too. Came here just for this bag. I thought it was cute. I saw somebody on the train with it. I was like, I want that. That's what I do now. You know, you blessed when you can see things and you're just like, I want that, and you get it. Like, I don't want to get any books. Ooh, 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 ooh. Can I come out this door? Can I slide through here?
Yeah, you gotta go the other side.
Oh,
Yeah,
so,
that's for the
such an
chicken.
inconvenience, huh?
This for kicking. What's it called?
Chicken?
Yeah,
Okay.
kicking door. Yeah.
Check the bag.
Yeah, inconvenience though. Already like halfway out the door. Alright. Where do I want to eat? But I think this bag is so cute. Like, and it's durable too. It seems very durable. You guys just saw it. It's my style. I didn't think it was $20 though, but I'm like, you know what? I came here just for this bag. I'm gonna get it. I'm actually looking forward to the fall and winter time. I mean, I'm enjoying summer. I haven't quite been able to sink my teeth into it because I'm still waiting on my bathing suit. The bottom part of my bathing suit to come in. What is this? The real deal. But when it does, I'm gonna take you guys with me to the beach. Alright guys, I'm gonna end this video. Or do you guys want to go with me to 34th Street? It's been a while since I've done one of these walking vlogs through the city. Water makes a world of difference. For this. You guys want to see? I'm trying to decide if I should go to this film night. I think it's in Brooklyn. I may not go, I don't know. Where am I?
Really?
Ice cream looks good, but I don't know if it tastes as good as it looks though. I don't know. I was walking down Madison Avenue, and I'm noticing more and more stores are closing. Like, damn. I guess that's the residual effects of the pandemic. These businesses have a hard time keeping their head above water. You know, I'm kind of in the mood to go to a comedy show though. But the thing about going to the same comedy show that you just went to, oftentimes they have the same exact comedians who tell the same exact jokes. That is pointless to do that. So, I don't know. You gotta switch it up, you know? I don't like that. Because it's basically a rehearsed set that they do, you know? So they're gonna spit back at you regurgitated material that you've already heard before. I don't wanna do that. I wanna go to the comedy show. Repeat the same exact thing. New York has so many hidden gems. Oh yes, it is bright and sunny.
I did not see a puma. I'm gonna drop my location.
I like her tattoo and her style.
So, like, I
It's
don't
nice. It's cute. Take care of yourself. You look beautiful. Tell people that take care of themselves. Alright. I'm gonna go to this park and see if they have any good food vendors here. Then I may just make my way back to Upper East. You liking this tour for the person who's watching? You guys, you like this tour I'm giving you guys? It's impromptu. Manhattan walking blog here. I do this every once in a while. And I see all these COVID-19 testing booths. Those booths are really for tourists who need that to board the plane. A lot of countries require that still. Shit is played out. Denise Cole, you like it? That's what's up. I think we chatted before. And you told me that you live in the Midwest. Hold on, let me see if my memory serves me well. We got a Starbucks show. Them motherfuckers got so much money. It's like out of nowhere, just pickup store, just boom, right here, brand new. One of my favorite libraries right there. It's the main New York City library. And then they have one directly across the street. Like, what do you know? I used to go to both of these very often before I could afford a laptop in Indianapolis. So that's Midwest. I was right. Is that Central Time? Oh, it's Eastern. You see Mr. Softy? Oh yeah, back there. Yeah. A lot of those around. I'm not really big on ice cream that much. But the best ice cream is a homemade kind. I made that when I was in elementary school, way back in the day. It tasted so good. It was like it had a little salty kind of taste to it, a little salty bite. We used to have them there, but no more. Make a lot of money. think next weekend. I gotta check my calendar, but I may book a Circle Line tour. Take me a nice little boat ride. Oh, that looks good. I wonder if it tastes as good as it looks. Probably not. So they remodeled this public library here. You go all the way to the top. There's a nice, what do you call those things? Rooftop at the top, but I don't like it because it's like, it kind of limits your view because they have these barriers up where you can only get but so close to the edge. Like, that defeats the whole purpose.
Yeah.
Being able to look out, get a nice view. I'll be walking through New York like I'm a tourist, like I'm not from here. Well, technically I'm not from here, but I mean I live here now. People think I'm from LA because I used to live out there. I'm like, oh, I'm not from LA. Yeah, nice boat ride. So my co-worker, one of our housekeepers, she was telling me that she went last weekend, did the Circle Line tour, and I asked her how much. She said it was like, for 2.5 hours, she only paid like $69. I'm like, that's not bad. 2.5 hour ride. Get food and drinks. They show you different landmarks throughout Manhattan. It's nice, relaxing, you know, on the boat. But, you know, it's good to also look into like the package deals. So they have it where you can get like a pass, a New York City pass, and it gives you access to multiple attractions across New York. There's a lot of attractions I haven't even done yet. Yeah, that's not bad at all, right? On my to-do list.
They're all hang out.
Definitely good to get out. I make a conscious effort to do that. Because when I be sitting in the house, I feel bad. Like, today is really nice weather. And given I live in the city, like smack dead in the middle in Manhattan, it's hard to stay inside when there's so much activity and movement outside your window. Like, it just pulls you out. You can't just sit inside. And that can be depressing too, just staying inside all day. When you got beautiful weather like this outside, so I definitely got to come out, give me some sun on my skin, some fresh air. And I had to get this bag from Barnes & Noble. Like, I need a bag, my lunch bag. People ask me would I ever leave New York. I'm like, nah. I'll like travel other places, but in terms of living, this is now my permanent home. Because this is a cornucopia of culture and art and food and diversity. Like, you can't get this anywhere else. I'm sorry, no matter where you go. Now, different places in Africa, let's say, are really nice, and you have like a multitude of people and things to do too, so, but it's not as intermixed racially and culturally as New York is. And New York has so many opportunities. Like, yo, it's the land of opportunity here. So much money to be made. So, and I definitely feel challenged here, you know. And even, I've been challenged other places, but not to the extent where I can still thrive, right? Like other places I felt so challenged that I was defeated. New York is not like that. New York is a good kind of challenge where it's going to challenge you and push you to go hard, but then you're going to reap the benefits of that too. And the work that you put in. And they give you an opportunity to succeed and to thrive here, you know? So everybody has an equal opportunity. Everybody. That's the difference here in New York City. what race you are. If you want to get that bag, listen, they're going to help you get that bag. If you want it. Like Florida, where I'm born, that shit challenged me, yeah, but I was like fucking defeated. Yo, them motherfuckers down there so racist. It's a bad challenge. This is a good challenge here. That was a bad challenge. That's why people wonder why so many people come to New York. That's the reason. You got people that barely can speak English here, but they thriving. They own business, lucrative, making money. How'd I like living in California? It was alright. LA was cool. It was definitely a totally different experience than New York. Totally different. You know? LA is a metropolitan city, but at the same time, everything is spread out. When I first moved to LA from New York, I landed in Hollywood, California. Well, technically I landed in Burbank. I landed in Burbank, California, but then the driver took me to Hollywood, and that's where I ended up settling down there. And when I'm walking down the street, I'm walking through Hollywood, on Hollywood Boulevard, and I felt like the place was so empty. Even in its busiest point, it was just like empty. Now, this is before the pandemic. This is 2016. And I'm like, where is everybody, yo? So coming from a place like this where you talking about fucking a lot of goddamn people in New York City and very fast paced, and going to LA it felt so slowed down, and it kind of felt deserted in a way. I'm like, where is everybody? Like, did people move away? But no. So I had to adjust to like the decrease in the population size, right? Because LA is like half the size of New York population wise. So that was somewhat of a difference in the feel of it, you know. Because New York, you can feel like being surrounded by so many people. It's a feeling you have. So you always like, it keeps you on your toes, keeps you alert, keeps you fast paced. And then going to LA is like complete opposite of that. It feels weird, and the people were like very open and curious to want to start conversation. I still get that here too in New York, where people like compliment me like on how I'm dressed, and they just like want to interact and socialize. But it's even more so of that in LA. So it makes you feel weird because the status quo in New York, people mind their business, right? And sometimes barely make eye contact with you, you know? They talk to you, but it's just like, it's such a go city where people kind of in their own zone. And so when you have people in LA, they talking to you and they like making eye contact, and it feels like they being nosy in your business. It's like, damn. Asking you like, oh, what you doing tonight? Like, what the hell? Like, this is my freaking personal life. So that I was like an adjustment. I was like, y'all motherfuckers nosy as shit. Just feel like everybody was like looking at me. People were just looking. But I guess that's anywhere you go. They notice like the person that's not from there. So you kind of stand out like a sore thumb. Even when I first moved to New York, I kind of got that too. A lot of people look at me, but that happens still to this day. I think it's because how I dress, how I look. What else about LA? So I went to LA specifically for my PhD, right? Doctoral studies. So with going out there for my doctoral studies, I got to experience what it's like in academia in LA. And it reminded me very much of Florida, which I hated. I hated that shit. I was like, oh hell no. I gotta get the fuck out this motherfucker, because I'm gonna be caught me a goddamn case that's gonna land me in prison for life. I'm like, that is not the reason why I came out here. But yeah, racism is something you can feel, you know. So, and it was just blatant racism. I hated that shit, though. I hated that shit with a passion. And I already knew I wanted to come back to New York when I moved to LA. I knew I was only going out there for my PhD and coming back. So I had like still had a storage here with my clothing and all of that stuff here in New York while I was out in LA. But LA was cool for what it was worth, like the entertainment scene, Hollywood and all that. It wasn't my first time being exposed to that because I lived in Atlanta, Georgia for 3 years. So Atlanta's like the black Hollywood. So I had already got exposure to what that's like. Being around a bunch of celebrities and attending red carpet events.
really
and like you literally brush shoulders with celebrities and, you know, even they want to do business with you and, you know, got to see what that side is like. But it's like, always a downside to it too. Because the dark side, you know, dark side to it. But, yeah, it was alright. I like the weather. Got a chance to experience my first earthquake in my sleep. I woke up from it, and it felt like Jello. That's how I describe it. Like that's how the movement felt. It was like I was in a bowl of Jello, or sitting in a bowl of Jello, moving like waves. Well, let's say a boat. Let's say sitting on a boat, and it was like wavy. And I was like, whoa, this shit is kind of cool. I never felt anything like that. Like outside of a freaking amusement park ride. So I was like, damn, this shit lit. Wait, I think I passed the street. Let me go up. I want to go to 34. The park. But yeah, that was lit. Have you ever been to LA, to California? I am going to go back though, because I feel like it's much more to explore. And even though, okay, that fragmented experience, I want to just compartmentalize that, right? Put it in a box with academia, like the experience I had in academia, and be open to experiencing other things, other parts of California, because California is beautiful, you know. There's San Diego, there's San Francisco. I didn't even go up there. I was so zoned in and focused on completing my doctoral studies. So I successfully did that because I'm determined. Like, I got my mind set on something. Oh, it's going to happen. Anything a person wants to achieve is possible. But I went to this social justice summit that's sponsored by Rock Nation here in New York a couple of weeks ago, and they had like several panels. And there was a psychologist, a black psychologist. She was on one of the panels, and she said that she's a recovering academic. She said, like, I'm a recovering academic, and she talked about like the pressures of just being a black person in academia, y'all. Shit is hard. People don't talk about that. And we know the pressure of being black in America, but narrow that shit down to a more microscopic level of academia, where oftentimes you are the only black person in your entire cohort, right? And they put this face of, oh, we're culturally diverse, culturally sensitive, right? They got this shit on paper that they promote themselves as, but in reality, I've been through a lot of shit. Let's just leave it at that. So that's definitely part of my story. I feel like my book, American Dream, there's so much stuff I gotta add to it. I want to take my time with it, and my next thing I'm focusing on now is licensure. So that's my next step in my career, is getting licensed, which you're gonna go next year? Oh, okay. You went 3 times. Yeah. It's beautiful weather, but I'm taking my licensure exam for psychology, and then that's definitely gonna make a huge difference in my income. Going from unlicensed to licensed. So that's the next step. But once that's complete, then I think I'm for real. I know I've been saying this for the longest, but I'm for real gonna release my book, American Dreaming. I got some shit. It's like my book is gonna be controversial because I'm not gonna hold back. I'm not gonna upset a lot of people, systems, and yeah, I'll leave it at that. So I gotta make sure that like things are in place when I release my book. Okay? Making sure that I'm protected first and foremost. But yeah. Things need to be said because I feel like we bite our tongue and we hold back too much just for the sake of our own survival. Yeah, true enough, right? Making sure that, hell, we don't lose our job, let alone our fucking life, our livelihood. You know, so a lot of times, like we just bite our tongue, we just go along with the go along, comply. I've never been that person. But at the same time, I realize like I'm operating within a system that's already built, you know what I'm saying? It's already a racist ass system that was in place in full effect before I even came into existence. So having to be strategic about that and how to navigate that, that's really important. Right? That's especially considering we don't have the proper system built set up for us as African Americans to truly revolt, right? To start a revolution. We don't have the fucking proper resources in place. So yeah, we can start a revolution and speak up and speak out when we feel that things aren't right. But then what is the repercussion to that? Are we prepared to deal with the repercussions? A lot of times we're not. So hence the reason why we're become complacent, agreeable, and compliant, and just keep going along with the go along. We get up every day. We go to our 9-to-5 job. You know that you're being mistreated. You know that there's racial discrimination. But oh girl, you asked. I'm gonna tell it just like it is. You already know. With my mouth, my mom told me like, girl, your mouth. She was like, Danielle, you are a very smart person. You're a smart girl. But your mouth, that's going to be the thing to get you in trouble. And she kept telling me that. And I'm just like, so what I'm supposed to do? Not talk? Right? But as I get older, her words definitely resonate even more and more. But she saw that spirit in me. Like who a person is, that's just who they are. I have problems everywhere I go, within every system I go in. That's the issue, because I am that person. I'm the one that ruffled the feathers. I'm going to say something. They don't like that, right? They don't want you to disrupt the flow, their system that they already got going on. They don't want that. But yeah, I'm like, oh, you know what? That was on 42nd Street, I realized, but never mind. I guess it wasn't that long ago. Bryant Park. Oh my God. What was I thinking about? Never mind. But yeah. Shit here. All these damn people are here. Yep, speak out, tell it like it is. There's a lot of people that's like that too. But you end up basically having to not rely on the system and create your own sustainability. Create your own revenue, your own source of income that is consistent. And that's what you end up having to do.
Free water, grab whatever flavor you like. You got cherry, watermelon, blackberry, and pineapple.
Oh, what kind I want? I don't want cherry. What's the watermelon kind?
Watermelon.
Oh, right here.
You got one in hand? There you go.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Free water, guys. Free water.
Yeah. I don't really drink flavored water, but it's free, so why not try it out? Yeah, so I have like a few examples of people, like social media influencers who are revolutionaries that I follow. That I like their approach. You know, I like their style. I like that they do speak out and they do ruffle feathers. they are effecting real change. And then I look at, you know, their source of income, and they are self-employed, you know. And with my situation, it's like I was self-employed, but I did want to complete my doctoral studies. That's something I always wanted to do, and become a psychologist, right? So with that, I have to complete a year of supervised postdoc clinical experience, which I'm doing now, and I reached the end of that year in December. My cousin told me, I was telling him, he was like, how you doing? He in Florida. He was like, what's up, cuz? He former military. He worked for the state in Florida. He was like, how you doing? I was like, shit, I'm just working on these damn hours. And he know me, my family know me. He was like, all right, just, you know, can't turn up yet, but when you get done, you know, that's when you can do what you want to do. They already motherfucking know. They already know. But yeah, I tame myself, you know. I tame myself for a little bit, but it's only but so long you can tame a lion. It's only but so long. I already, like I said, everywhere I go I have problems. Even like now, shit. I ain't even a year, wasn't even 6 months, and already I be telling shit like it is. Real. They look at it like, white people look at it like, oh, this our system, we built this, we are in control, right? So do what I say kind of thing. Even if what they say and their way of doing things, you know that shit is wrong. And I'm the one to say something about it. I'm like, nah, man, that shit wrong. In meetings, clinical rounds, we have our clinical rounds, our daily rounds and shit, I be speaking up. They be looking at me like, ooh. So they have their ways of trying to tame me and quote unquote discipline me, whatever. I'm like, y'all have no idea. I don't give a damn about none of that shit, but I'm doing this, part of it, I'm doing it for my mom. Because my mom, when I got this job, she was like, just do what they say. And I'm like, what? Come on now. Do what they say. She was like, just do what she already know. I don't give a damn, really. I really don't give a damn about the job. None of that shit, I don't. I've been homeless before. Like, I done lost everything and built myself back up to where I am now from the ground up. So I definitely know how to maneuver and survive. And they try to dangle little trinkets in front of your face, like, ooh, a little freaking 9 to 5. I'm like, y'all can take that shit back. I don't give a damn. But because I done invested in working towards these hours so I can become licensed, and I'm doing it for the culture, you know, so that the younger people can have somebody to look up to know that they can do it. But this ain't the only route. That's another thing I'm gonna emphasize in my book, is that yes, this is only one route, but this ain't the only route to success, going to school. In fact, I would encourage my kids not to even go to damn school, to be honest, unless it's African centered and we working to be self-employed, self-sufficient, because you realize, you learn that, yo, there's so much money to be made out here, and you do not have to be a part of their systems. Systems being like whatever industry that you are a part of. You don't, unless, listen, if you like it, you love it, you know. But you don't have to. Some people feel chained and bound to their job, feel like there's no other way. That. And they just end up tolerating and taking the mistreatment, dehumanization, disrespect, and that becomes part of your DNA, yo. That shapes every fiber of your being. You have children, your children inherit that, and we wonder why we can't overcome the system of oppression, because we take an active role in it. We play a role in that. Through our blind compliance and complacency. It's the reason why people resist. A lot of debt, exactly. It's not the way to go necessarily, you know? It depends though. And everybody has debt, right? I know that's like the common narrative. with people who go to school, go to college, the whole debt issue, but not everybody necessarily take out student loans. But aside from even the debt, the student loans, I just feel like there's other ways, you know. I have to do that. Multiple ways to skin a cat. Never been. I visit that city so bad. You never been to New York? Why? You know, I can't talk, listen, because at some point, I was a person that I had never left Florida. Honestly, I have a passport. I got my passport in 2019. I never left the U.S. though. But I am. Definitely gonna be fucking leaving. I imagine 2023. Because I want to do it right. And when I go to Africa, I want to spend a good month there. I don't want to go there for a week or 2 weeks. I want to spend a good month and visit at least 2 to 3 different countries in Africa. So when I go. But traveling is not as expensive as some people like to make it out to be. It may seem that way. But I remember seeing this meme that said people make excuses about why they can't afford a plane ticket to travel to other countries. But if you do the math and you, instead of eating out every day, right, you may buy lunch for work $10 a day. Instead of doing that, if you make make sandwiches, more specifically, right, you can save that $10 a day. $10 a day, that's $300 a month. 300 a month times 3 months, that's $900. In 3 months, you can have to purchase a plane ticket. I met this girl at the comedy club the other day, and she was saying how she's from Kenya, and I was like, yo, I want to go there. That's like one of the top countries on my list to go to in Africa. And she says, yeah. I was asking her how much she paid for her flight. She said she just came back. She's an accountant. She said that she only paid $600. This time where you can get a round trip flight direct from New York City to Kenya for $600. Now you do the math, you think about your guilty pleasures. I know, I can easily fucking get that shit. I spend so much money, and my guilty pleasure is clothes. I be buying so much clothing, yo. And now I've been ordering clothes online. I gotta slow down with that. But yeah, I could have took multiple trips. The most expense that you're gonna have is the flight. After that, especially if you go to other, like, if you go to countries that are like quote unquote third world, you know, the tropics, Central America, South America, or in Africa, the lodging is the least expensive thing. The housing, it's just that plane ticket. Now, if you go to fucking Europe, then yeah, that shit gonna be just as expensive, if not more, than going to damn New York City. You expect to spend money coming here. We came here for business. I've been to London, it was nice. My airfare was $12.95, but this was for the Summer Olympics. Wait, you went to London for the Summer Olympics? Wow. You know, I was gonna go to London instead of going to LA. That looks good, yo, but these places don't be taking debit cards. That'd be the drawback. How, you take debit? Oh, you do? Okay. Let's see. What do I want? I want something with ginger. Oh, that's apple, but I want something sweet with ginger, though. Hold on. With ginger. Let's see. Banana, carrot. Oh, yeah, let me get 13, but let me do that with ginger. Yeah. $13. I just shut my online boutique down. I love to buy clothes. Yeah? Your online boutique. So you were selling clothes? Got so many different flavors. I'm like, which one should I get? She already started making it now. Banana, carrot, orange. I'll take you guys with me. I'm gonna go to the High Line, Chelsea High Line. It's my daughter's dance company that she dances with. You guys perform in 2 venues for the Olympics. Oh, that is sweet. Nice. The Olympics is like what, every 4 years? I brought more customers to her. Wasn't nobody over here, so I came over here. Monkey see, monkey do. That's how business works. Word of mouth. How much is it? Okay. Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, you too. 2013, you're selling clothes, shoes, purses,
So
candles.
how much are these smoothies?
I've become an addict for buying body butters.
It's 7.
It's my guilty pleasure too.
And what do you add in that? Fruits and what? Fruit and what else? Water?
Yeah, water, ice.
No milk, right?
No milk.
Yeah.
I don't taste the ginger, but oh well. I wonder if she forgot to add it. She didn't grind up the fruit in it that well either. Yo, what kind of freaking smoothie is this? She didn't grind up the fruit that well. You know, I'm gonna have to go back. This ain't gonna work. Can't do this. I'm gonna make this over. No ginger. What's a smoothie with no ginger? It's not cutting it. You know what? I'm probably better off just doing a juice instead.
That's if anything, like you definitely have it a lot worse than.
Trust.
A lot of people are out today. Still sipping though. I'm thirsty. But I don't like the way she made it. Did you add ginger?
Like, yeah, like.
Okay. She forgot. Even like the place I go to on the regular, I be telling them heavy. They add ginger, but I tell them heavy on the ginger. I don't think they quite get what I mean by heavy, but yo, I want to taste the ginger more than anything else in my smoothie. away because this the fruit is not like okay. Yeah, the fruit is not like grounded up. It's not blended well in here.
Okay.
Yeah. Or maybe strain it if you can. I like my shit done right. Or not at all. Oh, look at this bag. So it has like a little pocket on the inside. But yeah, I can tell by the material. It's like pretty good. I've been using this for a while. At least while I'm working in person. How old is your daughter? She's probably my age, huh? I'm getting up there. Thank you. 26? Oh, okay. Oh well. You know what? I taste the ginger, but I still don't like the fact that I gotta chew this. Like, this is like the orange. Not blended well. What is this? Alright guys, I'm about to end this vlog. Thanks for joining me. I was gonna take you guys to Chelsea, but that's another 10-minute walk. I don't like this. It's definitely not blended well. I like the ginger though. I like the taste of the ginger here. Alright, catch you guys later.